How's it guys, it's Bronson here from Swellpro. So today we are going to assist you with setting up your Swellpro FD1 and utilizing it for the very first time. The propellers come in two sets, meaning one CW, one CCW per set. So one clockwise, one counterclockwise. You need to distinguish which seat and which prop correspond. So you'll place your props down, and then once your props are in position, we will lock them down. It's a press turn lock. Alright, once the props are locked in, it's put in the battery time. Let's open up the GPS lid. Once we've opened up the GPS lid, we can now take our battery out the bag and we can insert that into the drone. Once the battery is in the drone, we can close the Velcro strap, securing the battery in position. Lastly, we will plug the XT60 connector into the motherboard. Now that it is plugged in and strapped closed, we will now close the GPS lid. Make sure that you tighten the GPS lid down properly and all the way. And now we simply switch the drone on by pressing in the button under the fuselage once. You will notice the drone will take about a second and then it will come on and it will start its calibration process. Alright, so next let's take the remote out of the bag. You'll notice that the remote runs off of 4 AA batteries, so we will insert the batteries and switch the remote on. Alright, so what we're going to do is switch on the remote. Before we switch it on, make sure all your switches are in the up position, and now we will switch it on. As you can see, the drone's telemetry is now present, showing the remote voltage, battery voltage, satellite connectivity, height, distance and speed of drone. Alright, so now we're going to calibrate the drone. As you can see, we have 10 satellites. The maximum satellites on the FD1 is 10. So we have full satellite connectivity. Now we will do the compass calibration. The way in which we do this is we take the GPS headless ATI-mode switch and we rapidly flick the switch up and down approximately 6 times until the remote says horizontal calibration. We pick up the drone and rotate clockwise as seen on the screen. It's informing us to rotate clockwise. You keep rotating clockwise until the screen says vertical nose down. Nose down meaning the front of the drone facing down. And we rotate clockwise. And now it says initializing. We place the drone down and we let it finish its calibration. Once you see your telemetry data present on your screen again, it's an indication that the calibration is completed. So once we've completed the calibration, the drone is ready to drop some baits. The FD1 is designed in an extremely user-friendly manner with only 3 functional switches on the remote. This meaning GPS headless ATI mode, return to home, airdrop. So what we'll do now is we'll open the bait release servo, we'll attach our dropper loop. Please look at the link in the description for the video on our YouTube channel regarding a dropper loop. What we're going to do now is attach the bait to the drone. We'll open the bait dropping servo. Please refer to our YouTube channel, Swellpro South Africa, and check out our dropper loop video on the channel. Alright, now the bait is attached and it's time to drop the bait. So we've attached the bait, it's time to fly. To arm the drone, both joysticks to the bottom inside corners, the drone will arm. To switch off, the opposite, bottom outside. So let's do that again. To arm the drone, bottom inside. To disarm the drone, bottom outside. Alright, so when you're ready to drop the bait, you simply take the airdrop switch, you open, and the bait will release. Once you have done dropping your bait and you've closed your servo, you simply engage return to home, and the drone will now engage return to home and come back to the takeoff position. As you can see, the drone is busy completing its return to home. The drone will land within a meter of the takeoff position. So you'll hold in the switch for approximately 3 seconds until you notice the light on the motherboard switch off. Thereafter, you will switch off the remote. You have now successfully completed your first drop with your Splash Drone FT1.